Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Graybeard Gaming, and this is another episode of Vintage Poor Boy Survival on Elm Creek. And I thought I would just sit here for a second and enjoy watching the sun come up. And I mean, it is a very, very cool thing. And what I think I'm going to do actually is we're just going to sit here in silence for a minute and watch it happen in a little bit of a speed up. All right, we took it to 9 o'clock just so we could watch the sunrise a little bit more. And it's right up there in the sky, and what a beautiful day here in Elm Creek. So, we got some things to do. First and foremost, I kind of did a thing off camera, and I didn't mean to, but when I went to go and sell off the plow, I also accidentally sold off the Renault, and I decided I'm not going to buy it back. I liked it. I didn't love it. It was a good little tractor, though, so I will miss it because the price was great, and it did for us what we needed to do. But I think going forward, we're going to look at, something else for a third tractor. So for now, we're just going to run with the fourth tractor. We're just going to run with the Allis Chalmers D21 and the 440, as well as the Fiat 190. So, yeah. Now, I haven't really taken a look at the shop or anything like that. We don't have things to sell. We don't have a ton of money either. So, we do have stuff we can sell, but I do have a couple contracts. One of which is the cornfield behind me. I decided to take that on as a contract and not just buy the field and then harvest it. Just doesn't seem fair to me. I also have a couple of others. Let's go ahead and take a look at what our contracts are for today. So we have got all harvesting, and for the most part it is corn, sugar beet, soybeans, and I did not realize I took sunflowers. Well, that's very silly of me, I guess. What we'll do is we'll hook up the D21 with the two wagons, and I guess we'll pick up a header trailer because these are fields right next to each other. We'll go ahead and pick up a header trailer as well, because we need to get a corn head. So let's go ahead and find a let's go to our corn header and see if they have one that goes with it, because we have already purchased this. It does not look like it has one that goes with it, so let's go ahead and get a header trailer. All right, so we need one that's going to be roughly, I don't know, this one be big enough? I think that would be big enough. Yeah. I don't know if I can't paint that one orange. So, we do have Allis Chalmers header trailers. Look at that. I like that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to purchase this header trailer. Hopefully it's big enough. I think it will be. So let's go ahead and buy that. And at $1,000, it's perfect. So let's go ahead and get in our D21, and we are going to hook up both trailers to it, both of our smaller trailers, because I think that'll be sufficient for this harvest of soybeans and sunflowers. So there's trailer number 1. Now I just got to find trailer number 2. I think it's on the other side of the barn here. Yes, it is. And I'm going to have to probably get stuff up out of the way in order to do this. The other thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get a header for our root harvester, because we have a sugar beet order. So let's go ahead, get this over to the store to pick up the other header, and I have something waiting at the store that has to be done anyways, because we are also going to sell the Allis Chalmers Combine, because our yard is full and it served its purpose, and it was a great little combine to start with, but I think we've outgrown it. So let's go ahead and we're going to unhook that. And we're going to unhook that. We're going to actually park this in the barn here. I don't need it for right now. And I just want it out of the way. Alright, let's hook the Fiat up. I was thinking about buying that field, so I was going to sell off some silage to do so, but as you know, I got to thinking about it. I'm like, no one's gonna want to sell that field, you silly goose. My name's Graybeard, but it was looking pretty green and naive earlier, so no one's gonna sell a crop on a field right as it's ready to be harvested. So we are going to go ahead and run this up here, and it says I cannot, but I think I can. Alright, though, that's fine. If it doesn't want me to do it that way, I'm going to cut through fields and do it my way. Yeah, the actual Allis Chalmers Combine, I love it, but I think we've kind of grown past its usefulness, because I mean, it only holds 4,000 liters, and I'm finding that I'm spending more time trying to offload it than anything else. So yeah, that's why I decided that it was probably time to move on from that one. And as you can see, it's right here. I do not know. Oh, no, I don't have to do any repair or repaint. I do have to repaint that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it done. Okay, so one thing I am going to do, though, is first of all, I'm going to take this combine, and I've already picked up the corn header for the gleaner. I'm simply going to load it onto that little trailer with this. Ugh, shocked that this harvester even wanted to pick this up. Now, next thing I have to do is quite simple. I have to unhook a wagon so that I can hook up to this, as I want it to be the end of my, my little chain, and it's easier to hook up behind one wagon than it is to try and direct two. And so I'll hook this one up, and once I've done that, then I will go ahead and unhook this trailer, hook up to the other one, and then I will connect all three trailers together. After that, I will head up to the fields where we are going to be harvesting. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do before we went to all the trouble of getting our harvesters to the fields. Now, you might ask, what am I going to do with any and all of the excess sugar beet? And that's quite simple. I'm going to keep it for the pigs that we are going to be buying this month. Actually, while we're running harvesters, I'll probably head back to the farm, find out where I'm going to place it, and get it into its position. So let's go ahead, set a destination for these two fields up here. And oh shoot, I didn't get that hooked up. Silly me. I guess what we'll do is we'll park right there and see if we can't get this on there, because that was silly of me. But yeah, I've been, as part of my spending spree, which was and wasn't really planned. I didn't expect that I was going to spend that kind of money. But as it was, I sure did. Alright, we're going to take this back over, and then we're just going to sell this off quick. It's not worth much. It's only going to bring me like maybe $3,000, I think. So it's not going to be a big difference maker. And one of the things I really would like to do is I really want to get rid of that barn with the silo, because I think it's just too big and non-functional for what I want to do. But I don't actually have enough money, I think, right now to do that. And look at that, it's not even $3,000, it's only $2,757, and that's after it's been repaired and painted. So let's go ahead, we'll get this harvester out. I meant to actually send this to the field so that we can get going on those. Alright, so let's get this guy headed up to the field, and we will start in on getting the potatoes. Oh, but wait, I forgot. I can't do that yet because I have to head over and get a sugar beet header, which is going to cost us, I think, $4,000. So let's go ahead and go pick that up. Alright, set this. No, I just want to go and buy it. Alright, so we need, I think, beet technology. No, it's going to be under this. So there we go. And we are going to purchase it in the beige color. So yeah, it's going to cost us $5,000 just because we don't want it to be super ugly. It's just fine, whatever. We'll go ahead, we'll load that on, or we'll get that hooked up, and we'll head on over. Let's go ahead and set that destination. And while that's doing that, Might as well get Bertha out and start heading towards the fields that we're going to harvest. And we're going to start with soybeans. I don't think I'll get 10,000 liters off of that field. Maybe we will. I don't know. We've also got our own field of soybeans to harvest. So lots of jumping around today, mostly just to be organized and ready to go. But I didn't want to sell the other combine off camera. I really wanted to make sure that that was done on camera, and it was like a full disclosure. I think that's always for the best. And let's go ahead and just get up to the field there with that one. All right. But yeah, we've got our own field to harvest, as well as that cornfield. So it's always good times to be able to harvest. And now that I have the corn header and I'm already up there doing soybeans, I wasn't intending to do soybeans, but it looks like I am going to be doing them. While we're driving, let's just see what we have for other contracts for soybeans. Let me see. Soybeans on field 7. I don't want to go over there. Field 25 has corn. That is, I don't think that's up over there, is it? Yeah, field 25 is clear over there. So, not really what we were thinking. Not sure why that. Alright, looks like we've got to get him moved up off the edge here. As you can see, this header trailer is really not meant for what I've got going on here. The header is way too big for that trailer. But the price was right. Most of the time I won't be using a header trailer anyways. So yeah, we had lots to buy at the beginning of this episode, and we have lots to do. So we're going to get into it as soon as we get up to these fields, and it might be a little bit of a longer episode today. I don't know. I'd like to get into the corn. I'd like to showcase new equipment as much as possible, and with the beet header as well as the corn header, I have 2 pieces of new equipment to run. And check to see if there was anything good for sale this month. There's a truck. And I like that truck. I'm going to keep my eye on that when I have some money, which isn't real plentiful right now. But it is something I will want. And I do know that this is not the greatest of harvesters, because of the tank size is quite minimal. And when I say tank, I mean hopper. I'm sorry. When I say tank, I know a lot of people think fuel tank, and that is actually more than sufficient. It's actually, I will repair this piece of equipment multiple times probably before I have to put gas into it. So let's go ahead and get started here. And this is going to fill up quick because we're already at 4% and we've only done about 20 meters. So that's not going to take too long. I mean, we're at 10%. We're barely a third of the way down the first row. So let's go ahead and go back over to this. I have to get over to the correct field. What I think I'm going to do is, we've seen this header in action. I'm going to drop it off, and we're going to go pick up the corn header. That's the one we all want to see. You know what? Just in case. Oh no, I'm doing soybeans, aren't I? Yeah, I shouldn't fill up a trailer. If I was doing corn, I'd be much more concerned. So yeah, hey, if you guys are getting dizzy, well, it goes away. But being dizzy like myself and doing silly, foolish things, that'll last a lifetime. Oh, why is it not letting me unfold the harvester? Alright, well, what we're going to do is we're going to do our first swipe. And so I went with a larger header. I probably didn't need to go with this large, but time is money, right? So the longer we're taking to harvest, the less money we're making and the more money we're spending. So let's go ahead and give this a good little run through its paces. Probably going to do one head row here and come back around. This just gives us room to turn around at the ends here. And once I have also gotten through, I will move the tractor and the trailers to the side here. I should have done that initially anyways, but I wasn't thinking right. Wasn't in my right head, guys. Sorry. But yeah, so far, I mean, I love this. I love this combine regardless. And I'm glad that, you know, I'm glad and I'm sad that we've sold the Allis Chalmers, but Gleaner is an offshoot of Allis Chalmers, so that makes me happy. At least we're staying in the family, and I'm not sure how long we're going to run this series yet. It is my first ever series that I've made, and I'll probably continue it just because I want to use it to learn how to edit, and so it'll probably become like my experimental series. So when I'm trying to learn how to do different things, I will probably do them from this series. But, you know, probably not going to end it anytime soon because I have not even started to do research on how to do editing or time lapses or incorporate music, do edits and cuts. I haven't learned how to do any of that yet. I haven't even tried. I mean, I work full-time as well as I am a stay-at-home parent. So, you know, getting my kids to and from school, as well as on Fridays, typically my youngest does not have preschool, so he is with me all day once I get back from running deliveries for a major online retailer. So I have a very busy schedule, and try my best to incorporate new stuff when I can, but it's just taking me a lot longer right now, especially with the holidays coming up. Deliveries are frequent and there's a lot of them, so I expect that this is going to continue this way for the next couple of months, so you'll get like a half-an-hour episode every day, and you know, that's what we can offer for right now. And I'm sure everybody understands, you know, life has to happen before fun and play. So oops, got to put my header back down. Silly me. But yeah, I think this is actually, it's like every other header. It works great. But yeah, let's go back. We're going to hire a worker and we're going to go back and check out on the beats, see how that's going. And it looks like we did 3 swipes and filled up. So this is going to be quite a while on this field, which is fine. I think I need to get close to 50 or 60,000 liters anyways, so I'm hoping it's only 50 and I can keep the rest, but it's not going to be a lot that I get to keep. We go and look. So sugar beets, oh no, we have to deliver 120,000 liters. It's gonna be a while. 6,500 on that, 5,500 on that. Corn, 25,600. I didn't look at any of these other. Field 58, which isn't too far from us. I say that, but I have no idea. I'm just talking out my butt again. Field 58 is way over there. That's about as far as we can get from our farm in comparison to any other location. Even 59 would have been a better field for us. And it's also available. So maybe we'll do those two. Because I am gonna need the money. So yeah. All right. Well, guys, I reckon it is time for me to go ahead and sign off for today, and we will be back on tomorrow. And just want to say thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and if you feel inclined, leave a comment. Love to hear from you. See you next time. Bye.